So this guy, let's call him Asan. Now Asan is doing great for himself. He owns a jewelry business in a market and he deals and sells gold, which he makes a lot of money from. So he's really living well. He even got married recently and his best friend, this guy, who are just going to call Bash, stood in for him as his best man. Now Asan and Bash have been friends for years and they are both in the jewelry business. One day, Asan gets a call from Bash telling him about a profitable gold of about 5 million naira. Asan, only having about 3.5 million, negotiated the price. Now, despite the safety protocols that require transactions such as this to be done at the markets, Asan trusted his friend and agreed to meet at a different location with the 3.5 million and his car as part of the payments. So on the day that the transaction was to be made, Asan and his friend Bash had already agreed on a location and a time for the drop-off of the money. But something about the entire deal must have made Asan suspicious, because instead of going alone to the location as he initially planned, he called his younger brother, this guy who we are just going to call Abba. So when Asan and Abba arrived at the location, Asan told his brother Abba to stay in the car and have the windows up while he goes inside to confirm the gold before they bring in the money to make the payments. After about an hour of waiting in the car, Abba had not heard from his brother nor had he gotten any sign about what next to do. So Abba started calling Asan to figure out what was taking so long and why he was delaying so much. Meanwhile, inside, Asan was ambushed and overpowered by Bash. Bash's younger brother, AY, and another accomplice who we are going to call Mr. S. And during this struggle, AY fatally stabbed Asan, killing him. After calling severally from outside, Abba decided to go into the building to find out exactly what was happening. And upon opening the door, he saw 3 men, including Bash, his brother's best friend, dragging the lifeless, bleeding body of his brother, Asan, into a toilet. Now, these 3 men weren't expecting anyone else to be there, so they were really shocked to see Abba standing there. Abba, immediately realizing the danger he was in, ran for his life and managed to escape these men and later reported the incident to the police. Bash and AY, who had taken Asan's money and car, were eventually arrested at the hotel after a week. And while the third accomplice remained at large, the perpetrators confessed, claiming that they only intended to rob Asan and not kill him. Their capture led to the recovery of stolen items, including Asan's phone, which they had sold cheaply. This is what Asan looked like in real life, and this is also what his killers looked like in real life. And all this happened in Nigeria in 2022.